Good morning, children. So in today's class we are going to discuss about electromagnetic spectrum. So what do you mean by electromagnetic radiations first? So according to James Maxwell, and when an electrically charged particle is accelerated, alternating electric and magnetic fields are produced, and they are transmitted in the form of waves, which are nothing but electromagnetic waves. When such kind of different waves arrange in order of their increasing wavelength or decreasing frequency are known as electromagnetic spectrum. So the diagram what you are seeing is electromagnetic spectrum. Okay, so here the gamma rays, x-rays, UV, visible light, infrared rays, microwaves, radio waves are arranged in such a manner in increasing wavelength or decreasing frequency. So this one is known as electromagnetic spectrum. So if you see from gamma rays to radio waves, okay, gamma rays have the shortest wavelength and highest frequency, whereas radio waves have the longest wavelength and the lowest frequency. So as they are having longest wavelength, it can transmit many messages which can be used in FM radios or cell phones and all, isn't it? And microwaves are also can be used in cell phones, okay, to send the signals, and in microwave ovens for cooking purpose it can be used. And from where we are getting this gamma rays, x-rays, UV rays, IR, microwaves and radio waves are types of this radiations. For example, the gamma rays can be produced from radioactive elements, and whereas x-rays can be produced if you place a metal obstacle in the path of a moving electron, fast moving electron. If you keep a metal, okay, the rays what are produced, they are called x-rays. And next one, ultraviolet rays, they can be produced from sun. Okay, from sun the rays what we are getting are ultraviolet rays. And visible light, so why it is called visible? Because visible light consists of a small portion of the total electromagnetic spectrum which a human can identify. So it lies in the narrow range of wavelength between 380 nanometers to 760 nanometer. If you see here, red, orange, violet, green, blue, indigo and violet, so this is nothing but VIBGYOR. Okay, this is nothing but VIBGYOR. Violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. Okay, this part is called visible light. This part is called visible region. Okay, this is the only small part which a human eye can be identified, we can see. So next comes to infrared regions. This can be obtained from incandescent objects, and microwaves can be obtained from Klystron tubes. Okay, one of the source I am giving example. And radio waves from an alternating current which are having high frequency. So they are the sources of this electromagnetic radiations. And if you see this visible light, the wavelength of red is greater than the wavelength of violet. So when they are having highest wavelength, the frequency will be decreased. So the frequency of red is lesser than the frequency of violet, isn't it? So how we are getting this light, these different colors? We can take an example. So when white light is passed through a prism, okay, in a triangle shaped prism, if you pass a white light, it composed of 7 different colors. They are nothing but VIBGYOR. When you pass a white light through a prism, it dispersed into different colors, different 7 colors. These are nothing but rainbow colors. Okay, so that means, what did you understand? A white light consists of all the colors. It absorb all the colors. It reflect only white light. Understand? So if you take a CD disc, and if you keep under the light and if you turn like this, we can identify different colors, isn't it? So that is normally the CD will be seen as a white in color, but when you keep under the light and if you turn different directions, it shows different colors. That means it shows the white light consists of all the 7 colors. So here, so what we have observed here, so when white light passes through a prism, it dispersed into several different colors. So that is nothing but this visible region. Okay, this visible radiation. So here the radiations with frequency lower than the red are called infrared, and those whose frequency are more than the violet, okay, more than the violet are called ultraviolet radiations. So understand, children? So electromagnetic spectrum, the arrangement of different types of electromagnetic radiations in the order of increasing wavelength or decreasing frequency is known as electromagnetic spectrum. This is a diagram of electromagnetic spectrum. You can write simply, and if you see this the wavelength in Angstroms or in hertz, in the form of hertz also you can take. Gamma rays have wavelength in angstroms like 0.01 to 0.1, yes, and whereas X-rays has a wavelength in angstrom that is 0.1 to 150 angstrom. And next one, and when you see this ultraviolet rays, it is from 150 to 3800 angstrom. And when you come to this visible light, okay, visible light, that is 3800 angstrom to 7600 angstrom, or in nanometer it may be 380 nanometer to 760 nanometer. And when you come to the infrared region, that is from 7600 angstrom to 6 into 10 to the power 6 angstrom, okay, and from there it starts 6 into 10 to the power 6 angstrom to 3 into 10 to the power 9 angstrom. When you come to radio waves, the radio waves wavelength will be 3 into 10 to the power 14 to 3 into 10 to the power 9 to 3 into 10 to the power 14 angstrom. So they are the wavelengths in angstroms, and you can observe in hertz also, in form of hertz. Yes, see these long radio waves which can be used in different types like FMs, okay, in radio waves it can be receive signals, and microwave they can be used in cell phones and all, and in microwave ovens also it can be used. And X-rays are very much used to take human X-rays, the X-rays we can take, and IR, okay. This infrared region we cannot see with our naked eye as they are having the lowest wavelength. We cannot observe. Only the region we can see is visible spectrum. The visible spectrum, which consists of several different colors. Okay, this is the increasing wavelength in lambda in nanometer from 400 to 700 it is given, or you can write from 380 nanometer to 760 nanometer. Okay, as so this is what we have learned in today's class. In tomorrow's class we are going to discuss on the next topic. Thank you, children.